Gemini, you will be taking care of your own wants and needs, says the planetary energies. I say hurrah. How about that? Right, let's dive in, darling dears, at a hot trot. Let's get a runestone, see what's going on for you. When you cast runestones, you read them from right to left. Your first one is Isa, represented by the Hermit in Tarot. The letters K, I, and C. The numbers 36, 37, 38, and 39. It speaks about challenging times, but you have been sent spiritual reinforcement, darling dears. Many of you are still in hermit mode, isolating yourself as you what? Bend the matrix, darling dear. Get to know thyself. Socrates told us this, and we're only just listening, darling dear. It's the key to everything, knowing thyself, because only self you can control on this Malkuth, darling dears. Anything outside of that is coercion, spiritual coercion, whatever, darling dear. It's not good for you, and karma will surely find you. Especially as the North and South Node, they're going into Aries and Libra. North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra on the 17th of July. And it will be there until 2025, darling dears. When the nodes of the moon travel, it takes them 18 or 19 years to come back. So whatever karma you accumulated 18 or 19 years ago, or even 36, darling dears, is going to be hitting you between July this year and July, I believe it's July or August next year. Yes, baby. No, right up until 2025. What the hell am I talking about? Do listen to me. Well, listen to me, but listen, allow me, yeah? You get me. I hope you do, darling dears. But as I was saying, the hermit energy, it speaks about some form of betrayal, darling dears, that put you on this path. Some loss. It's betrayal of friends, family, even betraying yourself up to a degree, darling dear, until you didn't. This is why you found yourself in isolation. This is the self-examination, the solitude period that you're in at this moment in time, but you're about to be gifted a new beginning. A partner, whether platonic, romantical, or business, is about to come into your life. A new friendship, darling dear. But it's a friendship you'll still be able to stand alone. Well, not standing alone, not by yourself, but I mean, you'll be able to stand in your own power. This is not a domineering spirit. This is someone that, or someone's that is going to be on your level. They recognize the difference in you because they are different too, darling dears. You are both going to be of mutual aid to each other. You and them, or you and they. It also speaks about the healing of some kind of nervous or digestive system issue. Yeah, healing. I'm hearing going back to natural methods. Okay, go for it, darling dears. Go for it. The hermit also comes into play when people get to the point where they're no longer taking certain circumstances and situations anymore, realizing they have to change self in order for a circumstance or situation to change. K, I, and C. The hermit is represented by the number 9. And number 9 in numerology speaks about completion, ending of a cycle, being gifted with universal love. The 9 arm represents Pluto as well as Mars energy. This is Scorpio and Aries energy. Scorpio is about the I desire. The Aries is about I am. So it's all about you at this moment in time, or it has been up to this point. Yeah, moon energy, Algaz, darling dears, represented by the letters X and Z. The numbers 72, 73, 74, and 75. It shows that you are being protected by thy rod and thy staff. They protect thee, big cat. It's also the warding off of an evil eye, evil intentions, toxic energy, darling dear, being pushed away from you. But it's still about the self-examination of what was it in you that attracted that energy to you. So you don't bloody do it again. How about that? Yeah, no, it wasn't fabulous. The moon is represented by female energy, as well as Virgo is Libra energy. Libra, oh my gosh, what's going on here? I'm getting a brain fart, guys. Allow me, let me just get my shiznai back on track. The Libra energy. It speaks about fairness, darling dears. Fairness in a situation or circumstance that's been illuminated to you. Something that was niggling at your subconscious, darling dears. Something that you had to use introspection to actually get to the core of. Justice in a situation, darling dear. Leaving a situation was all the justice that situation needed. No longer giving your energy to situations that no longer serve you, darling dears. It also speaks about fake friends, secret enemies. Well, they're not secret anymore, because they will be coming out of the woodworks, darling dears, to see if they can drag you back to what you've already put away. But this is also about you standing strong, darling dear, standing in your beliefs. The Hermit is a highly spiritual card, darling dears. The moon also speaks about an issue with a child. Maybe somebody's separated from one of their progenies or their progeny at this moment in time. This is about allowing, you have to, once a child is of adult age, darling dears, you have to let them go their own way. You can't change their minds. You can change how you look at the situation. This child is missing the mothering energy, feels isolated at this moment in time, but it could be self-imposed isolation. Right, let's press on. I'm going to get the Oracle Ancestral message. Wake up the deck. Because the moon energy, as well as Virgo is ruled by Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is a masculine and feminine energy. This is I'm also getting energy from a single mother with a son and a daughter. Something about that isolation, darling dear. But there's sudden wealth coming to the situation. Yeah, the mother and the child. Stable foundation has been created for you, darling dears. Love it. This is about knowing your worth and adding tax. Being looked up to by a progeny. But this is, again, it's on an 18. I'm getting the energy of someone being at odds with one of their progeny or their only child at this moment in time. Something to do with money, darling dears. Or a stable foundation, a home, some form of security. We have a 4. 4 is the energy of the Emperor. Mars and Aries energy. It also speaks about a stable structure and foundation. This is you in manifestation mode, darling dears. I'm going to take this card. For others, like I said, it could be a divine union, courtship, meeting new people, friendships, going to events, getting a chance to get yourself out there because you've been isolated for a long time. And full-on isolation. Law number 18, the moon is represented by 18, is right, as well as law number 18. Full-on isolation is dangerous, darling dear. Time for you to get out there and mingle. You also have an important message coming towards you. This is God's authoritative thumbs. This could also represent an invitation, an invite. It could be you putting out your invites to an opening of a business. This could be a business contract. Split the deck, sudden wealth, business contract, darling dear. I'm getting the feeling that you're being watched by someone or something. You never know who's watching you, darling dear. But an offer is coming towards you. Something that's about to change your life in a big way. Seeing 777, it speaks about luck. And it also speaks about how you vibrate, darling dear, at this moment in time. This is the frequency of manifestation. Good things are coming your way. This is about you allowing it to flow towards you, darling dears, realizing that you do have what it takes to attract these new opportunities, whether love, business, friendship. The 11 is a master number. It speaks about divine inspiration and synchronicities. Again, it's telling you to keep going. Whatever you've been doing during your isolation period, your hermit phase, where many things were illuminated to you, it also speaks about spiritual gifts. It speaks about your dreams, your intuition, your discernment. Everything has been put on the up and up. Yeah, look. More Skrilla. More Skrilla. And the energy of the 27 is the 9 tripled. So yeah, something has come to fruition. You are about to attain something because you surrendered to the process. This is why you're bossing up, darling dear. The Empress of everything, or Emperor. The Empress is earth as well as water energy and Venus, darling dears. It also speaks about, as I said, knowing your worth. You are fertile at this moment in time. You could be pregnant or pregnant with new ideas, but you are definitely a mother or a mother-to-be. This is about many of you wanting a stable relationship, financially as well as physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all of the above, darling dear. But it's about having done the hard work, and the hard work paying off. The 12 represents the hangman in tarot, darling dears. You was the seeker. You refrained from making many decisions, darling dears, because you wasn't sure of yourself, because you've been isolated so long. But this is about you trusting in your intuition and your decision making going forward, because you're about to be blessed in the biggest possible way, darling dears. Love it. I don't hate it. I want to prop this up so you can actually keep seeing it. Yeah. Major. What's this? Courthouse. It could be a divorce settlement, but it could also speak about, court can also speak about paperwork, darling dears. A major contract coming towards you. Or for some, it could be, as I said, a divorce settlement. I just heard harassment from a co-worker, a settlement from that as well. People are getting, listen, some people are just too fresh and fancy. Right, let's carry on. Gonna have a quick look at the charms. We're looking for the big cat, the sewing machine, the Hamza, and the dummy bat. Big cat is on what? The Ace of Wands. You've set your intention. This is telling me that you're feeling more, you're feeling more sensual, wanting intimacy or in an intimate situation. But this is about setting your intention, and it's also about being motivated enough to do the work, which you've done. You've got your Key of Chiron juxtaposed to your cat, darling dear. Where is the sewing machine and the Hamza? Don't want to move everything around too much. Where's my... Drop down and get your eagle on. That's much better. We've got the Fool card with the Ace of Cups on its face. This is emotionally moving away from a situation that is no longer in your paradigm, but it's also with the cup overturned. It's about you not paying attention or trusting in your intuition and your own discernment. We have the sewing machine here next to the devil energy. Somebody's jealous, right? And it's next to the magician. Somebody's jealous of what you're manifesting. They're jealous of your work ethic. This is someone who had some control or abused their power whilst they was with you. This person is living a hedonistic life. Look, the Empress crown in reverse with the World card. This person did not want a situation to end with you. Look, here you are, the Empress, right next to the Hangman, which we just called the number 12, seeing things from a different perspective. You have to come out of a situation where it would have been a never-ending situation, endless, darling, dear, endless. But you left the situation with a quickness and found the Wheel of Fortune. This is about giving yourself a new direction with the Judgment, the second chance at life, right next to the Temperance, right next to your big cat, darling dear. You was always being protected by your ancestral team and your angels. And you, listen, the Temperance is also ushering in money, a new phase in your life, darling dear. Skrilla, the biggest pentacale of them all. But you have to listen to your intuition and your discernment and trust it. On your Hamza, right, we've got the dummy back. Can you see the back? Yeah, back to front, right next to what? The Judgment. Somebody's going through some form of karma. It could be a legal judgment. Like I said, it could be a legal separation or a divorce, darling dears. Yeah, because it's right here next to the Lovers. Ending of a love partnership, a friendship. It could also be family members. This is people that should have had trust in each other, but you got the dummy back with its back turned, darling dear. This person did not come in peace. The Scales of Justice is right next to what? The Judgment, darling dear. Right next to the Chariot. This person, if they've got a vehicle, it's a piece of shit or they can't afford it. High Priestess in the reverse. This is also a jealous mistress. There's so many characters here, all right here, but none of them is next to you. You are protected by your ancestral team. What you've manifested, darling dear, this new opportunity, this new contract, this new beginning, this new lease on life, this healthier attitude, this outlook, you manifested it away from this Emperor right next to the Death, darling dear, for the situation being over. Because there was no transformation, moon energy, a lot of things was kept from you. But when you found them out, darling dear, you left immediately. Swift magician. Clarity in the truth. Star card and healing as well. This is in direct alignment with you, darling dear. There is someone, a mistress, someone who is a born number 2, is actually really jealous of you, darling dear. But God is here with the Sun again in juxtaposed to you for this new beginning. Put it behind you like a ponytail, darling dears. It means nothing to you. You did not create this situation or this jealousy. This Emperor in reverse did. Right next to the Devil, the Devil's most diligent worker, darling dears. This person has tried to affect how you earn money. But spiritual light, darling dears, as I said, your ancestral team is handling whomsoever these people or persons were. They're being stuck. This is prison, hospital, but it's also nightmares, unable to sleep at night, darling dears. Using anything to get a rush, to get some form of peace. Somebody's being tormented. But you will be tormenting your own self, big cat, if you don't pay attention to your intuition and your discernment. Trust that it's right. What I like to do when I wake up in the morning, after I've said good morning to God and before I kick my way out of the duvet, I started asking my higher self, my intuition every morning, what are you trying to show me today? I ask it 3 times, and I do what I gotta do, my prayers and everything, get out of bed, and I let the day unfold. And I trust when my intuition shows me what I need to show, what I need to learn, what I need to heal, what I need to handle, darling dears. All answers come from within. Right, let's move all of this out of the way. Let's get the deck. I'm going to use my original Rider-Waite deck. Base of your deck. Messages coming in, or it speaks about forward movement, quick movement, darling dear. Something's about to happen very quickly. Let's give give it a good shufti and wake up the dead. Oh wow, I didn't even notice. The magician charm, the infinite, the 8, got left on the table, darling dear, in the upright position. Can you see it? Yeah, I'm leaving it out. It was meant to stay there, darling dear. 8 is the number of money. Could be money coming in. 1 is about your work, darling dear. It's about your passions. But it also speaks about a message. Where is the big cat right now? Where are you right now? Yeah, being spied on, mate. Sputnik is paying attention to you. Immature energy, gossiping. The spirit of gossip is following you. Yeah, like white on rice. Base of the deck. Yeah, people are talking about the choices that you made. I said people, but this is one person on the card. People came out. Freudian slip. It was meant to come out. What are they talking about? Right? We already saw what they're saying about your choices. Base of the deck. You told the truth in some kind of a situation. Brought clarity to a situation. They also see you as what? Carrying the sword of justice. What are they talking about? That you don't F with them? They don't know what's going on. That you're isolated, possibly even by yourself, darling dear. Yeah. They see that even though you're on your own, you're happy, emotionally fulfilled. You've got your 9th cup, darling dears. That's 2 9s on the table. And it's a never-ending story. Right about now, right? People that are pet cemeteryites to you, darling dears. Kryptonite to a big cat. I'm talking about you. About how the situation ended. They feel isolated from you. They feel as though you're happy out there because you didn't come back. Imagine that. You left and didn't come back. Matthew 10:14, dusted off your sandals. Proverbs 26:11, as a fool returns to folly, only a dog returns to vomit. Big cat don't eat vomit. Fist bump. 2 9s on the tableau top speaks about what? Minor gains. So whatever they did when they betrayed you, darling, because this is all betrayal cards that are on you at this moment in time. People that feel that they've got more things that they want to tell you or show you, but these are merchants of slander. This is someone or someone that is coming to look to take your happiness or find out exactly what you did to get to the position where you are right now. Major Arcana World card. This is someone that someone's that won't have another chance with you because number 1, you're being spiritually protected. Number 2, you learned a lot in your isolation, especially about self. You learned you and what you like, the environment you want to be in. So what went on in the past? Yeah, in the past you had to heal from a lot of false allegations, disrespect, verbal abuse, gossiping, lying, toxic tricks, darling dears. The caduceus is on its face. Situations that were not in balance or alignment, darling dear. You have to deal with a lot of that. Yeah. Clarify this past situation. Bad relationships, look! Twice, 2 different decks. You had a lot of toxic tricks around you, darling dear. Yeah. And love relationship, partnerships, friendships, people that you trusted in, that still got their eyes on you because you chose to isolate yourself. You removed yourself from circumstances. In some cases, you didn't even say a fare thee well. You didn't even get the chance to say love and light. You just said Speedy Gonzales, underlay. Yeah. Really toxic, harsh environment, darling dear. Cups is emotions. This is you feeling the passive aggressive. You know, like when you walk into a room, you know they've been speaking about you, darling dear. People didn't like the choices that you made in the past, darling dear. The contracts that you possibly had. Yeah. The bad relationships that you was in, darling dear. You wasted a lot of time, money, energy, and mental health in situations that are no longer in your hemisphere. Not at this current time, but even though the person, the bodies are not around, darling dear, they're still sending that negative energy towards you. Let's give the card another shufti. Yeah. manipulative, darling dear. This also speaks about the spell work. They may not be going on Google spell, right? But they've had a bloody look, mate, and fixed up a little something for you, big cat. A tight fit. The empress of everything, who has unexpected income, sudden wealth, getting a message from God, and making new friends, new opportunities. Yeah. So they're gossiping, they're talking, they want to come back, they're not coming back because they can't. They're being blocked, right? How others are seeing you. They're seeing you as gone, blood, gone in 60 seconds. Come through Nicolas Cage, posh, clap, yeah. Listen, done dollar, finished, right? Following your high ideals. Once again, spirituality. Someone was seeing you deeply into your spirituality. You've changed, darling dears, how you approach situations. You're not looking for drama and trauma. In matter of fact, you don't even care because you've changed your perspective, darling dears. You don't care how you're being seen by others. It's what you set your intention towards, darling dears. That's what you're focused on. Other people's opinions are like arseholes. Some are flatulent and some aren't. Some are just tight. Hey, base of the deck. Because you was built to be the karma for them, darling dear. You was. What actions does the big cat need to be taken at this moment in time? All of this negative energy being sent towards you, justice card, partnership, friendships, but you've changed. You're not the same person. Some people are also sending that energy because it's sexual energy, darling. They can't get you again. The action that you're taking is the new groups, the new people, the new bodies, darling dear, that are being sent your way, divinely guided, I might add. Yeah, you've got lots of cups about to be offered to you, darling dears. Time that you're going to have to take the time and consider them. You've got a lot going for you, darling. Yeah. This is about being recognized as a major skilled person, darling. You're a master crafts person in your field. Yeah. There's a lot of people curious about you. Yeah, but you've got to realize not everybody's coming to harm you. Use your discernment, darling dears. Use your spiritual gifts that you upgraded in your isolation, your DNS, your dark night of the soul. Had to look over my shoulder. 10 of Swords. Not everybody's coming to hurt you. Some people are just, this is whether or not you're going to allow yourself to be charmed, darling dear. Knight of Cups. Because it's a knight, but it's really a king. People are going to enjoy, but I don't know, don't be so hard that people are afraid to come and offer a cup of interest, a cup of friendship, a cup of business. You are creating a lot of curiosity around you at this moment in time. The actions that you've got to take is not to let past situations and circumstances that happened around people that was just sent to teach you lessons to control your future. King of Cups next to the Justice card speaks about a second marriage, darling dear. After the first one didn't work out. Maybe it happened so that you could understand when the right person that is divinely guided for you turns up. You'll understand it. Take your time courting. Find out shit. Is that a private investigator's letter? Listen, I told you. We do the Boosie Badass round here. Everyone gets investigated, right? Whether they know it or not. Yeah. So we know that all of this negative energy, you are protected, darling dear, right? You are protected in your spiritual bubble. So how's your money looking forward? What we already spoke about the money. You can see all the coins. We can't ask about that again. The actions you got to take is to not allow the past to overtake you, other people's words. This is mastering your emotions, seeing the situation for what it is, which was very unhappy, darling dear, destabilizing. with a lot of what? Subterfuge, bull swanky, and you don't even know the half of it. Moon card on its face by someone who is bitter and twisted. If you are co-parenting with this person, they are no one's parent, darling. They are whether male or female. It also speaks about a mother figure. That was a liar. This is someone who had a golden child amongst her children, darling. They're her progenies. But that person has failed her as well. Toxic as well, darling dear. Yeah. Leave the past in the past. Continue to be what? The fool on the tree of life. Not a foolish fool, darling dear. You've got the magician at your back. Mercury as well as air energy. This is Uranus and air energy. The sudden change of it all, darling dears. You was meant to stand out and be different. And what you've been waiting on, yeah, it's been a long time coming, but it's coming. Ace of Swords, because it's the truth, because of the choices that you made, the decisions that you made whilst you was in isolation, darling dear. Yeah, Sun card. Happy days are here again. Let them watch. Okay, let's see. Where is it gone? Did I pick it up already? I must have picked it up. Yeah, watching and spying. What about the wrong choice of partner and friendships from the past? Just heard the number 2, so I'm going to give 2 shuffles. The wrong choices, the waste of time, energy, mental energy. People that played in your life like it was what? Play with my life. Time. Yeah. What about the past? Yeah. They're still going for it, darling dears. On a knife's edge. This is a lot of you live rent-free in their minds, darling dears. The past hasn't forgotten about you. This is somebody in a bad situation. Worse that, listen, but they chose that. She's naive. They're going through worse since you left their life, darling dear. Since you became what? Free of them. They know that they can't mentally control you anymore, and they would love to come out of the cold with you, right? But it will never work. You can't work with the devil's most diligent worker. Leave them in the mud hut. They've got the what? T-Rex arms and the trippy-taka ways. Nah, blood. You've already healed from a situation that was dead in the water. It took you a long time to heal, darling dear. And in some cases, you wasn't even able to get the last word. You had to what? Drop that challenge in silence. You had to act as though you got an apology that you never received. Not in the way that you truly deserve, darling dears. Leave the past where it is. They're on a knife stage. They've got issues, mate. They're arguing where they are, the choices that they made. The good news is that you're over it, mate. This goes to 10 of Wands again. Challenge dropped. Yeah, because it's full of bad luck, bad vibes, bad credit, disloyalty, darling dears. Listen, you was in the enemy camps, darling dear. Stuck for a long time, maybe as much as 8 years, darling dears. Yeah, who you left behind is proper bitter, mate. Bitter, and living in the past. Always look to see where their faces are, but you are the wounded warrior, but spiritually guarded, darling dears. Yeah, it shows that you're vigilant. But the final stage is to continue to what? Continue to trust your intuition and your discernment. Very important. That's how you gain the new perspective. Free yourself from sacrifice, darling dears. Yeah, by knowing your worth, taking care of your progeny if you have them. This is a new business. Somebody sacrificed for a new business, right? Yeah, worked long into the night. You learned a lot of things that had your cranium, right, busting at the seams, right? But it's a choice you made. This is what's put you in that what tower, darling? The tower of sudden change, a new beginning for you. One which no one can deny. Knight of Swords on its face, darling dear. Your hard work paying off, darling dear. Success when you turned your back on what was not for you. Base of the deck. You had to choose between that person, that thing, whatever it was, and you. And you chose you, darling dear. You want the loyalty that you give out to be reciprocated. King of Cups is patient. You will wait. You'll wait. And your wait is about to be ended, darling dear. Because the message has just come through from the Most High on a 7, which is a highly spiritual number. In numerology, the 7 speaks about the knowledge and the wisdom that you've gained from introspection, darling dear. The 7 is ruled by the moon. The moon is the mother energy, and it also represents the divine feminine energy. Celibacy, darling dear, just came through. Yeah, some people ain't giving it up easy. I've come too far to just throw it away on a what? A hood-looking alfalfa, right? With yarn for hair. Oh hell no. What does the witch's oracle wisdom say about what's gone on? Didn't even get a chance to wake up the deck. Yeah, High Priestess energy, darling, is heavy is the head that wears the crown. It's one thing to know a thing, but you have to continue to live that thing every day. This new beginning for you is not something that you get over in a month, a year. No, mate. It's something that you have to work on all of the time. Focus on what? Being happy. Focus on your health. Focus on building, because you will be successful, but you have to always be pouring into it, darling dear, to get the best return. Yeah. Somebody's been getting readings on you, darling dear. Someone who wants to, they want to come out of concealment, darling dears, and offer you a cup. A reading, it could also speak about their intuition. The cup of love is always a cup of abundance. There's so many things in it. Someone wanted to get some information on it. Why would they be doing readings on you? Moon energy, to find out what type of person you are. So somebody who's used to occult knowledge, the occult, they want to know if you will betray. Someone's reading on you to see if you're going to betray them. Imagine that. Bloody cheek. They're getting readings on you to see if you are going to betray. Who is this person? Right? Someone that wants to come out of hiding, darling. There's somebody that wants to meet you. And that's the truth, Ace of Swords. So somebody that, listen, if you're getting tarot readings, they're getting tarot readings too. They've been through whatever they've been through. They see you as the right partner. They want to have offer you some kind of invitation, some kind of invite. Yeah. Because they've been through what you've been through, and they've turned their back. They found their Two of Cups, and they see you as the Two of Cups, darling dears. This is someone who is being obsessively watched, jealous. Someone who left a situation where they was unhappy. There was a lot of arguments, no true emotion, just connected by the sex, darling dear. Who wants just sex? You want everything else. Because when the sweat dries, you still got to be around that person. They've been through a hedonistic lifestyle, darling dear. This is the King of Pentacles, someone who comes with loyalty. So they're going to check you out the same way you're checking them out. Everybody's doing the boosie badass. Hurrah! Yeah. Emperor and the Queen of Swords. You're going to be weary, darling dears. But this person is going to show that they're worthy. Yeah. No need for the ruminating thoughts. I told you, don't bring in past relationship or past interactions with the skullduggeress into new situations. Look towards your long-term vision. Don't allow past things to ruin your new nows, your new normals. Your money looks good. Just continue to listen to your intuition and your discernment, and everything will be fabulous. Right? Gorgeous and lovely. I still want to ask about that Ace of Swords, that inspire, right? Oh, they see your worth now. Something to do with $1 million, darling dears. Right? So sad, too bad. Whoever this person is who is now seeing your worth, darling dear. So sad, too bad. Yeah, $1 million. Their secrets have secrets. Good golly and gosh. If that don't make your ovaries shrivel up and your scrotum go to what? Nut size, I don't know what will. Right? They're a thief of everything and they regret what they did. That's their business. Regret is not the same as remorse. Right? Don't allow people to spin the block on you, darling dears. Just because everything has turned around fabulous, you went through every cycle in the book. Some of you had to use tarot readings to come out of your DNS, darling dear. Right? You became the Queen of Swords. Highly intelligent. Highly. Quick thinking. Able to solve any issue with the least amount of problems. The Queen of Swords is someone who's gone through a divorce, ended of relationships. It could also be someone who's lost a child. Yeah. You may have lost a child in a marriage. Regret everything. They always regret everything when they get into the hot sauce. Right? They, them, and them ain't you. Well, if they chose someone over you, that's their business. And then, what did I say? They're doing it for the gram. Gram don't love you like a human being that truly loves you, that is divinely guided over. What's it? Yeah, if you sleep with them again, it'd be like playing Russian roulette, blood. Russian roulette with your good seat of emperors and empresses. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Save your celibacy for who truly deserves it, darling dears. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. Thank you very much, Big Cat, for your continued support of me in this channel as I try to bring as much healing to you with all of the tools at my display. Yeah. Or I should say disposal. My tarot cards, my rune stones, my dominoes, my oracle decks, my handwritten oracle decks. Thank you for your support, darling dears. I truly appreciate your appreciation. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Remember, Big Cat, the planetary energy says, take care of your own wants and needs. The Skullduggerous Libra moon is bringing awareness to your deepest spiritual needs and desires, darling dears. Listen to the answers that come from within. Until we meet again on these tarot streets, namaste. Big Cat wave. Cat